Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out. My name is Randy Carmichael, and I'm assisted here tonight by my lovely assistant, Mr. Paul Wadehouse, who's also my boss, and Ms. Lydia Jemison. She represents NY, the firm that we are teaming with to do this project. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a little bit about both of our firms. Burk-Kleinpeter was founded in 1910, originally on Pirates Alley, combining all phases of engineering, planning, and environmental sciences. We have Ham, Tuscaloosa, Mobile, Pascagoula, and of course our headquarters are in New Orleans. We have a professional staff of over 105 people, including 52 engineers and planners and architects, and a support staff of 53. Our professional services include urban planning, engineering, construction management, and environmental science. We have the oldest continuously functioning planning department within a private firm in the city of New Orleans, and one of the largest. We offer many different types of planning, including strategic planning, master planning, facility planning, traffic analysis, and finding the money to do the plan. I'd like to tell you some of the recent examples of work that we've been doing in the area. This is a plan that we worked for FEMA, the ESF 14 long-term recovery planning. This is a suitability analysis that they asked us to do to look at lands that are highest and most suitable for near-term development. Next. This is an example of a transportation plan. This is part of the Jefferson Parish Major Thoroughfare Plan. Next. And this is a plan we were working on before Katrina, the Florida Avenue Bridge hurricane evacuation route through the 9th Ward and into St. Bernard Parish. You see that we were working with NY on this particular project, and one of our jobs was to provide visualizations of what the project would look like after it was done. NY is also a long-established firm since 1969 in the New Orleans area. Their offices are in Metairie and in Biloxi, Mississippi. They offer professional services in architecture, engineering, and planning. Some of their recent projects include the Desire Hope 6 redevelopment plan, a West End neighborhood, good examples of neighborhood planning. The people that will actually be doing the work on this planning include Mr. Wadehouse, my lovely assistant. And he's only got 28 years of professional experience with a master's degree in urban planning. Next. And that's me. I've also got 28 years of experience, and I've been with Burk-Kleinpeter for 26 of those years. Bruce Richards, he's head of planning for NY. He also is a former planner for Burk-Kleinpeter because we trained him. Lydia, who's here tonight, she's been in the business a good while, and her specialty is neighborhood planning. Ed Elam has been with Burk-Kleinpeter for about 10 years now. He's got over 16 years of professional experience in Alabama and Louisiana. Michael Chopin is our chief civil engineer. So these neighborhood plans, we start talking about rebuilding infrastructure, we're going to need to put dollar amounts to all of these plans to get back up and going. Greg Gardial is an architect with 27 years, and he works with NY. Our approach to neighborhood planning is pretty straightforward. The Concordia Group has already put together the neighborhood planning guide along with the City of New Orleans. We intend to follow that approach to the extent possible. Of course, depending on individual neighborhoods' needs, there may be some modification to these plans. But at least all of the plans will contain three main elements: a needs assessment, an alternatives analysis, and an implementation plan. This is just a chart of how we would organize ourselves. Paul would be the overall supervisor, I would be the project manager, and we would have staffs below us from both firms providing special areas of expertise as needed. Now, our firm and our office is on Canal Street near Carrollton. We early on, right away after the storm, determined that we were going to play a lead role in the recovery of New Orleans, professionally and personally. Our office was elevated about 3 feet off the ground. Unfortunately, we had about 6 feet of water, so our first floor took on 3 feet of water. The other upper 3 floors were also damaged by wind-driven rain because some of the windows blew out. When we finally reconvened, we brought our entire office from New Orleans into a 5-man office in Baton Rouge. We crammed 50 people into a space designed for 5. We stayed there 3 months. A lot of us commuting, a lot of us finding places to live in Baton Rouge. I personally slept in the corner of my son's rented house in Baton Rouge. We were able to get back into our office, though, on December the 9th, after 3 months. We crammed everybody back into the second and third floors while we renovated the 4th floor and the 1st floor. We were able to open up the 4th floor in June, so we spread out a little bit more. And hopefully, by Labor Day, we'll have the 1st floor where the planning department's offices are back in operation, and I'll be able to get back into my own office. Anyway, that's to tell you that we are serious about leading the way by example as well as by offering our professional services. Thank you for coming. Please come by and visit us. We're in the corner back here. And good evening to you.
Thank you, Randy.